roads, twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my tempo, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Welcome back to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. CRN Redneck Announcer Radio. It is the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by that towing company. We're about to rock and roll and shuck and jive and get it going on. If you're going down to Speed Weeks in Daytona, I recommend Millie's Restaurant and Catering, and they are sponsoring Last Chance Qualifier number 14, Last Chance Race number 2 on this Thursday night. Larry McDonald has had the privilege of being able to win earlier. Now everybody is ready to go back in it again and battle for another 50 miles, 20 laps. Let's give you the starting lineup as qualifying is done. They're getting ready to be on the grid. On the front row, David Calvert, Freedom, and the Sundrop 101, Asher Little, row 1. J.R. Miller got to redeem himself, and Dustin Shepard 2 on row 2. Row number 3, Dana Shepard and Jakub Smetana from eNASCAR. He's ready in row 3. Row 4, Evan Carlbon and Ed Osborne back again for NASRA. He starts safe. Top 10, Jacob will find Sean Corbett and Peter Smetana right there in 10th.
Yeah, the Jason Dismore going to be right there on the inside of row number 6 with William Haley being on the outside of row number 6, 11th and 12th. Jordan Tasby's going to be back in this one as well. And that is it. Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, and TJ Moore, the race directors here for LCQ number 2.
Much lesser, even a lesser field than what we had earlier in race number 1. And as Air Force One is coming in to land on the airstrip on the back straightaway, the field will begin to roll in just a moment. You'll see the plane. You'll see the plane in a minute. It's coming in. It'll pop into view. Yeah, and there it is, high above the racetrack. We're going to go another 50 miles, 20 laps. One attempt at a green-white checker if need be. Remember, top four transfer in to the duels tomorrow night. The winner, however, joins Larry McDonald and the other 13 previous winners for the NASRA 500. However, they have to start the duels tomorrow night. Don't forget, duels tomorrow night, Daytona. Coverage will begin at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. It will be 2 150-miler, 60-lap races. And then, of course, Saturday night, 7 Eastern, not 9 o'clock. If you come on there at 9 o'clock, you're already way behind. 7 Eastern, 6 Central. We're going 500 miles, 200 laps with the 43 best Jacob Reeves that lock in for the second edition of the NASRA 500 King of Daytona, presented by that towing company. That will be coming up this Saturday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and, I can't wait to see how that's going to end up turning out. I would love to get a hold of Tyler Dittmer right now. Because, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler was watching out there in the YouTube live chat, because I know they used to always have or the parlay boards and the odds, for drivers to win and everything else, which granted, I know we haven't got everybody locked in, but I would love to see some early picks and some early stuff on who is going to end up winning the NASRA 500. Get a little betting going on. Hell, why not?
Over, under. Place your bets. Place your bets. Let's see what happens. Here we go. David Calvert and Asher Little on the front row. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. NASRA 360 Racing Network qualifier number 2, presented by Millie's Restaurant and Catering, is underway at Daytona. You have a race. 4 go in. 1 goes to the big show on Saturday. Sundrop 101, lime green colors. Asher Little on the whole shot over Calvert as they work in 2.
Yeah, Little up on the top side trying to get the help from Dustin Shepard. Shepard now, he'll go to the second spot. Good enough shove. May end up taking Smetana with him. Asher Little jumps down. Shepard jumps down. Smetana thinking about jumping down. Shepard tried to fake him out. Shepard's going to the top with help from Jacob Smetana. Up on the top side, Dustin Shepard to the lead here at Daytona.
Everybody plays nice. How long will that last, though? Friends becomes frenemies. And if you got any teammates out there, you better find them quick. We got Smetana. There he goes. C.O.P.S. Smetana has moved to the lead. Another Smetana. Before Smetana. These guys know how to get it done. The Smetana family, 1 in 3rd is NASRA's Osborne. Monkey in the middle, down the back straightaway.
Yeah, diving it down to the inside is Ed Osborne. Now Dustin Shepard trying to get up into the mix. Evan Carlbon as well. But Jacob Smetana up front with Peter Smetana. As you mentioned, Wesley, the Smetana family tried to get them both at least into the duels on Friday nights. But Ed Osborne says, looky here, I got something to say about it.
Osborne trying to power back on the inside. Keep an eye on Evan Carlbon as well in the Ford 58 machine. Got a couple of Chevrolets, bow ties, and ovals and Fords battling right now. Top 5, stride for stride. Smetana, Osborne, Smetana, Shepard, Carlbon. Right now in the early going, 2 in on the back straightaway.
And a lot of these guys, or at least some of them, probably just riding back there at the back. Maybe Jason Dismore, William Haley, Dustin, or Dana Shepard, just riding back here at the back, not wanting to get in any of this and try to mix it up at all. They just kind of just riding back here to see what's happening. And Smetana, Carbon trying to mix it up here with Jacob Smetana as well.
There is 2 Shepards. 1 is Dustin, 1 is Dana. Right now, Dana Shepard all the way right now around the racetrack, sitting Dustin Shepard in 7th, Dana Shepard 10th, as Carlbon now powers on the inside with Dana for the lead as they work in turn number 2.
Bond trying to hold on down there on the bottom side. And other drivers tried to, honestly, they looked like they was trying to get a 3rd lane going back there, but unfortunately, it just straight up died out. I think it was J.R. Miller trying to get that outside rolling. But Jacob Smetana, Peter Smetana, working together, trying to help each other out. Right behind him, Jordan Tasby, he almost lost it right in front of Sean Corbin as they worked their way once again off turn 4.
They'll work down into the tri-oval. Here they come. One for a moment, they are thinking about breaking out of line 3, 4 wide. Now they get right back side by side. The man leading into turn number 1. It is the conductor. That is Smetana. C.O.P.S. Smetana in the lead. Carlbon and Osborne right now in the top 3 as the rest of these guys get in line behind the top 5 single file. Then we got contact. One car falling back, spinning on the inside. We stay green. He's out of harm's way. William Haley, the 301 on time and in scoring. The STP Richard Petty throwback, 43. Spinning. He stays on the bottom of the racetrack. We race coming out of 4. That's Carlbon. Makes a big jump on Smetana. Osborne right there with him. And you're going to start to watch these guys becoming a conga line, if you will. Then they're going to do-si-do. Two's going to become 3 wide. Three's a party, four's chaos, and we're going to have some craziness going on. 5 in, 15 to go. Smetana leads them, Jacob, as the smoke clears from Haley down the back straightaway.
And the whole damn field went single file. Literally nobody is jumping out. Now they start to jump out back there with J.R. Miller, Sean Corbin. But to think different, jump back in. No, sir. Asher Little going to try to get this middle lane rolling. Everybody looking like they're content to be on the bottom, except for about 4 of them back there in the back trying to make something happen.
There's that big wad of traffic coming across the stripe, led by Smetana. It's about 9 cars, if you will, all in a group, as they all stay right there in tow. Maybe the top 10 actually right there with one another in a formation. And then the other guys are falling back like Shepard. Shepard's right there with them. All of this going on as they work in the corner.
Jacob Smetana still holding on to that lead. Carbon probably would just actually take this and run with it and just finish in the second spot and not worry about nothing. But up on that top side, Ed Osborne is not playing around. He ain't worried about it. I think, honestly, Ed Osborne for NASRA, for the North American Sim Racing Association, I think he is win or bust at this point, but he ain't got nothing to worry about. As Carbon just right up in front of him, he will go to the front. Smetana going to second. Osborne trying to fight hard on the outside and go for second as well.
And Dean, if you don't mind, let's go to the back of the pack behind the top 10. Let's pick up 12th place. Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, they're on the racetrack. Okay, these are the bosses of NASRA. They're not per se in the NASRA 500 because they've got race control, but damn it all, they worked all week, Jacob, to make this thing happen. They're on the racetrack trying to get some laps in the back, letting them have at it. Have at it, boys. They're racing in the back, not around the leaders as they cross the line.
Hell, I may go get my rig out. I mean, I was getting ready to sell my rig, but I think I'm fixing to go get my steering wheel, hook it up. I may get in here. Why not jump up here into the LCQ 15 and at least just try it out? I mean, hell, Wesley, I know they've been calling it. I know they've been running the show, but we've been talking about it all week as well. I want to get in there. I might race a little bit in the LCQ 15.
Yeah, I love the fact that these guys are just out there having fun, doing what they want to do in the back of the pack, racing amongst themselves, not amongst the leader. There's Haley, by the way. Remember what happened to Haley's car. William Haley now a lap down. As right now, here comes the field closing in on halfway. 11 to go. Halfway next time by. The cleanest last chance race or qualifier race we've saw so far. Jacob Smetana, Evan Carlbon, David Carlbert, and Sean Corbett going in if this race ended. However, Jacob, they're coming across sticks this time by.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, Wesley, you know as well as I do, and everybody out there watching live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network and all our streaming platforms knows that the nitty-gritty is going to happen when it gets down to at least the next or the last 5 laps of this thing. It doesn't matter. You want to make it into the duels. If you haven't made it into the duels, which obviously you haven't since you've been in the LCQs, you want to be in the top 4 or at least win it. Either one. 1 through 4, finish there, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. And Data Shepard, damn it all, he's trying to make it happen as well. Sitting in the fence spot, he's got to get around Corbett. He's got to get some help on that top side to be able to do it.
Halfway. 10 down, 10 to go. Crash, back straightaway. Little and other cars involved. And there's the accident. We see Shepard involved. We see Little involved. The 89, I believe. Peter Smetana is involved. So Jacob Smetana is in the lead. Peter Smetana called it an accident. Here's a replay. First caution just after halfway, working lap 11. Watch this.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a love tap right there behind him. Peter Smetana might have got into, I believe that was the Calvert machine, I believe it was. kind of got into him, set him. No, actually, no, that was Dustin Shepard. Excuse me. Set him, got tagged around sideways. Dana Shepard already up on the top side. The Shepard's going to try to roll, but Peter Smetana just tags him a little bit, knocks him sideways, gets down into Asher Little, and causes a chain reaction. All three of them go up and hit the outside retaining wall. But just a little up tap, Wesley. We've seen the slam drafting, we've seen the buck drafting. You don't want to do it coming off the corners because 9 times out of 10, it's going to knock somebody sideways and you're going to end up having a hell of a wreck.
That driver, of course, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, caught up in that accident. Dustin Shepard, Asher Little. There's the contact. Nowhere to go for the other Smetana in 63 to get caught up in it. And a 3-car accident as you see them make their contact. They crash, and then they glide down the bottom of the double yellow line. Caution out here in Daytona for the first time in Millie's Restaurant. Last chance qualifier, number 2.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Last minute arrivals, the Smetana family. Obviously, I've had the privilege to call some of their races of the past. And Jacob Smetana is right now the Pied Piper that leads this thing. Jacob Reeves, Wesley Outland here with you. Other cars damaged Jacob. They got a chance at 2 sets of tires. They're on the pit lane. They're on the pit lane. Drivers that were caught up in the accident or others that are deciding to come to pit road. And there you see damaged vehicle time going on the clock for Peter Smetana to get that car fixed if he can.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a little bit, honestly, for Peter, because, you just see the whole right front literally ripped off of the number 53 or 25 on timing and scoring. He's going to be down there for a little bit. Him, Asher Little, and obviously Dustin Shepard with a lot of accidents out of that. We do want to mention one thing, though, as you see, our great producer, Dean Hopkins, kind of zooming in. There was a car that was a lap down. It was William Haley. He got that lucky dog and got back on it. Remember how he got sent down the back stretch, and then he ended up, no caution, and everybody went by him. He went down a lap. William Haley back on the lead lap. Now, I know, hell, who knows at this point? We saw it a while ago with Larry McDonald able, to get the caution when he needed to, and the hell he ended up winning the race. Who knows? We may be looking at William Haley as this point right here. He may be sending Peter Smetana a Christmas card 11 months in advance to be able to have a shot to get into the NASRA 500.
The free pass is what they call it today. Lucky dog. I haven't heard it. They called that in years, but yes, you're exactly right. First car lap down eligible, and it was the driver of Haley. He wasn't caught up in the accident. Remember, Haley was the car that spun earlier in the race on the back straightaway on the apron of the super stretch, and no caution was thrown. However, when the accident happened, he was a lap down. He wasn't a part of it, meaning you get the free pass. You are back on the lead lap of this thing. Jacob Smetana, Evan Carlbon, David Calbert, and Sean Corbett are the 4 drivers that would transfer. We step away from Daytona. A quick break, the restart, the finish of Millie's Restaurant and Catering. Last chance qualifier, number 2, when we come back from the virtual World Center of Racing.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
The microphone. It's a microphone. Welcome back to Daytona as we are getting ready to go back for a restart. It's the Jacob Reeves during radio timeout, TV timeout, said he's going to bet an Oreo cookie. I told him I'm a Snickers guy. He's going to bet an Oreo cookie that Haley makes it in to one of the 4 transfer spots. We'll see what happens. They still got plenty of time left to go. Back inside the United Rentals restart zone. Barney, the virtual iRacing flag man, still kicking, still grinning and digging. Green flag, 6 laps to go. 6 remaining in Millie's Restaurant Catering qualifier race number 2.
And come on, William Haley trying to mix it up one way or another back there. Actually, he may be falling off just a little bit, but up front, Jacob Smetana, no help. Peter Smetana, remember, got caught up in that last accident, so now he is all by his lonesome. And you see the desperation from the bottom to the top. Odds are he'll jump back down to the bottom, get in front of David Calvert, but right now he's staying right up in front of Evan Colbon. Now Corbett going to try to take a shot. Going to try to make it up on the top side, as then we got a wreck in the back.
Caution in the back. Oh, no, I think that is Jason Dinsmore. Yep, Jason Dinsmore's car, the 062, caught up in the accident, of course, putting us under caution. The driver out of Toronto, Canada, one of our friends of the North. And here's a replay. Asher Little, Dinsmore, did they get together? They sure as hell did. And then the Kubota 94 had nowhere to go. Jordan Tasby from Denver, Colorado, getting into it, and that is what caused the accident there. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Asher Little just saw a hole and tried to shove it in there, but unfortunately it closed up way too quickly and way too tightly, and unfortunately ends up sending 2 drivers out of this thing with Dismore and Tasby. Watch it again. Asher Little going straight into the middle of the racetrack, trying to make it happen. Tasby's up top, Dismore down the bottom. Like I said, hole just closed up a little bit too tight. And then watch Tasby. Watch them both, Dismore and Tasby. Good God almighty. I'll hold my beer and watch this. Straight up into the outside rotated wall. Game over for both of them. And the bad part about it, though, is, Wesley, think about this. The guy that caused the wreck, he ends up getting away scot-free. The other 2, they're wrecked out of this thing.
You're exactly right. And that's heartbreak there. Look at that, the Kubota Tasby car involved. Beautiful-looking Kubota tractors, number 94, all tore up. Nowhere to go. And again, tough break there for Jordan, Jason Dinsmore and others. Asher Little, a piece of it. Caution out again as now Evan Carlbon being showed as the new leader. The driver of the number 58 machine, Carlbon, now getting the chance to lead some laps. Hey, by the way, don't forget, coming up in a few weeks, in less than 12 days, actually, less than 2 weeks, it is the NASRA sanctioned Prosper Engineering Roval, 2 hours at Charlotte. It kicks off the new Prosper Engineering Endurance Series, GT3 cars of this era. 18-week season, bi-weekly. You never know what the weather will be. You never know what's going to go on. Every other Tuesday. Get signed up if you haven't done so. Jacob, I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to be, obviously lead anchor, and obviously I know you'll pop in when you can. Dean Hopton, I know he loves the Engineering Endurance Series, and we're excited about this one. Finally, part of NASRA.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a pretty good one out of this right here as well, with this endurance series. I am seeing a little bit out there in the live chat, that a lot of them are saying, there's one in particular, a couple of them saying that Tasby come down and Asher Little didn't come up and get him. Well, I mean, I mean, how did I call it? I said, he stuck his nose in there, and then the hole ended up closing up, and there he went. That's what I said. I didn't say. I mean, watch it again. Here's Asher Little, and see what happens out of this. He jumps down. There was a hole that was there. Now it closed up. What do you think it meant by it closed up?
Access denied.
Tasby comes down. I mean, there you go. So, there he goes. He comes down. That's what I meant by the hole closed up. So, y'all take it however the hell you want. All I said was Asher Little saw a hole. It was there. It closed up. Game over. And Tasby ends up going around. But I might have sat there and said that Asher Little, initiated all of it. Well, he did, because he stuck it 3 wide. But, it is what it is. You're going to get my blood pressure boiling already, Wesley. We're going to
got beef. We got beef. Jacob's got beef. We got beef. Been a long damn week.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Oh, boy. He was there, and Tasby came down. All right, so whoever painted Brady's car did a great job. Let's show Brady LaBeouf's car. Can we show Brady LaBeouf's car real quick? In 10th. There it is. Yeah, the Brickyard. There it is, the Brickyard car. Brady LaBeouf from Houma, Louisiana, now lives in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, baby. Roll, Tide, roll.
God help us. But
I don't even think he likes, and I don't even think he likes Alabama, Jacob. I don't think he likes Alabama. He's a LSU fan. He's a Lane Kiffin fan. Okay, that's all.
Hmm?
Are y'all laughing at me? Okay, he's eating your Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yeah.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yeah, I got the
you went from damn Oreo cookies to Mentos to needing a glass of milk. I think you wanted a glass of milk.
That was earlier. That was earlier when I was going with Oreos. Now, no, we ain't going with milk. No.
Don't choke on your Mentos, okay? Don't.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to do my damn job and eat my candy. Thank you very much. You want me to ring the bell again?
Yeah.
You want me to ring the bell again?
You got a damn beef with me? Don't make me fly to Georgia. I'll give you. Beef. Oh, keep an eye on Haley, by the way. He's in 8th. He's in 8th as we get back to green. 2 to go, everybody. We are originally 2 laps to go. This is the regular scheduled distance. If a caution was to come out again, we could go green, white, checker. Berkeley Township, New Jersey's Evan Carlbon leads the Ford Corbett, but here comes Smetana on the outside out of 2.
Yeah, Jacob Spintana trying to make something happen. Here we go. Carlbon and Dana Shepard. Good God almighty. Dana Shepard up to the P2 spot right in behind Jacob Spintana. And also got Ed Osborne right behind him. You know the NASRA old boys. They end up making it happen. Well, the perfect time is now. Spintana drops to the bottom. Shepard, the first one on the top.
Here they come, working through the tri-oval into turn number 4 through the stripe. White flag in the air. Darren's detail and shine. White flag. Regular schedule distance. 1 to go. Jacob Smetana. Carlbon. Who's going to be there on the other side? And it looks like your 43's free fall, and you owe me a Snicker bar down the back straightaway.
Yeah, we'll UPS it or FedEx it to you as fast as we can, but it's not over yet. Smetana up there sitting in the top spot. Remember, you win and you go to Saturday for the NASRA 500. And Evan Carlbon and Sean Corbett would love to make it happen. David Calvert, that's the top 4 as they run off 3 and 4 for the final time.
We have not seen this driver until this moment. Jacob Smetana working high, working low. He's got Corbett, and Jacob Smetana is going to fall back. Evan Carlbon gets around him. He's going to transfer and win qualifier number 13, last chance race number 2. It is Carlbon over Corbett, Smetana, and Calvert. Those 4 drivers are in the last chance from the last chance qualifier, are in the duels. However, Evan Carlbon, the Jack Shack, Number 78 has punched his ticket in to the NASRA 500. The man from Berkeley Township, New Jersey, holds the likes off of Smetana and others to get it done and win Millie's Restaurant and Catering Qualifier Race 14, Last Chance Race number 2. We welcome you to the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner Circle Victory Lane, and here are your finishing order drivers. We will talk to them in just a moment as New Jersey's Carl Bond will burn it down. Evan Carl Bond will pick up the win over Sean Corbett. Jakub Smetana, David Colbert, they're in the duels tomorrow night. Carl Bond's in the NASRA 500, guaranteed. Asher Little, Junior Miller, Dana Shepard, the finishing top 7. Jacob, you got the rest, brother.
Yeah, I was actually fixing to be on my way out the door. I got to go find you a damn Snickers bar. Ed Osborne ends up finishing in the 8th spot with, obviously, Brady LaBeouf mixing it up with him, getting 9th. But obviously, it'll bump right up for William Haley, so he will end up being in the 9th spot with Jason Dismore being in 10th. And then Jordan Tasby, Peter Smetana, and Dustin Shepard, the rest of the drivers that rocked it here tonight. The top 13 drivers, remember Brady LaBeouf, Cody Dodd, they just want to get out there and mix it up a little bit. And TJ Moore being the race director.
There you go. When it's all said and done, Evan Carl Bond, Corbett, Smetana, we're talking to him next. Stay with us. We're back in a moment, and there is one more last chance qualifier around the corner coming up next from Daytona. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
All good.
New Jersey's Evan Carl Bond of the Jack Shack Ocean 78. He has had his share of good, more bad luck than good, but finally, Evan, you have won a qualifying race, last chance race number 2. Tell us how you got it done. Congratulations.
All glory to God himself and my boys
Again.
in the Jack Shack. John Ward, he was helping us there. Corbett, he was the main piece of that. We were working some things out under the yellow to get us the 1-2. I was also working with Jacob during the race. We took care of each other at the end. It was just all around team effort for this one. All of it really is on Corbett. He was with me to the very end, so that's all I got to really owe. But proud to get the 58 into victory lane finally. So, yeah.
Well, there's the thoughts of Evan Carl Bond, ladies and gentlemen, from Berkeley Township, New Jersey. He has been in the lineup. How many times did you buy back, man? Obviously, I know you've been a part of it since all week, but finally, last chance race, qualifier 14, last chance race number 2, and he is in. Jacob Reeves is standing by with Sean Corbett, who I believe one-ups his finishing order from the first last chance race. We talked to him again.
Yeah, I mean, Sean, obviously, you finished third, then you finished second. What's the outlook? I mean, I would expect the next one, you're basically just going to say, screw helping everybody else. You're just going to at least stay at the front. I would at this point. But Sean, what do you need to do right there out of all that right there to be able to try to get it done? I mean, your take of it.
Well, I figure if I got, I don't know, we got like 6, 7 more chances tonight. I might push 5, 6 more people to the front. But no, I knew Evan had it. We had, I was in third. I had to push him around. I think it was Jacob, and that was the only chance. I didn't have anything else other than that. I had nothing left in the hamster was out of cheese. So just take what I can get. It's all about position, staying out of the wreck. So, that's what it is, guys.
I'll tell you what, if I was a betting man, I'm betting on Sean Corbett to win the damn next one. Honestly, Wesley, I'm betting on Sean Corbett to win it. Sean, buddy, appreciate your time.
Is there only 2 people in the next one? So I'll probably get it. There's only 2.
I don't know. You might have a shot. I don't know. Sean, buddy, appreciate your time. Thank you, Wesley.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so
3,
much.
2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is wrong with me? Sean Corbett, he's only got one more place to go, and that is up. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your race podium drivers. We did not speak to Jakub Smetana from Czechoslovakia. Obviously, Jakub Smetana can speak English. I've spoken to him before from Czech Republic. But unfortunately, he's not a part of post-race interviews. But we want to send a big thanks to him, as well as the driver of the number 41, David Colbert, is locked himself in to at least the duels tomorrow night. One more race left to go as we wrap up Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane. We're going to do it again. We don't know how many cars there will be. There might be 3, as the great Henry Ford said. All you need is 2 to have a race. There's one more qualifier of the NASRA 500 Speed Weeks coming up, and it is next. For Jacob Reeves and Biggle Steenhoff, I'm Wesley Outlet. Thanks as always to Brady LaBeouf, Cody Dodd, TJ Moore. Yeah, they even got to get some laps in on the racetrack. Will they race again? How many cars will we have? Find out next at the last chance qualifier. The night is coming up.